Listen to the quiet. Such a peaceful place. Well, this peaceful place has a little bit of history tied to it. This is the Genesee River Canyon you see here, and there's the Genesee flowing down through there. We're up above it, probably about maybe 300 feet. And back in 1936, this place was visited by a group of young men employed by the CCC Civilian Conservation Corps. And they came to this woods here, and they cleaned out all the old dead chestnut trees that had recently died off because of the blight or disease that killed them. But they didn't want to put those trees to waste, so this is what they built right here out of the wood back in 1936. Now, of course, this has just recently, within the last month, been restored to its original splendor. But this building's been standing here, back here on this bluff above the river, since 1936. The Friends of Letchworth Group, that's where I'm at, Letchworth State Park, decided to use some of the money that they had raised to restore this historic building. This lean-to shelter was some of the handiwork of some of those young men. And it's kind of nice to think that when they did restore this, of course the roof is all new, but most of this structure is still 100% American chestnut. As you can see, these walls here, some of the sturdy upright corner posts, except for that one in the back, that's the only one replaced, and some of the benches that were put in here. Now this whole backside had to be replaced because it got really bad, and you can see there's a new log there. Beautiful job of restoration. But what a neat place to get in and out of the elements. You know, say you were hiking along the top of the canyon wall here, and maybe the weather started to get a little nasty, rain started falling. Well, you could retreat to a place like this. Now, I like how they chose this spot with this big glacial boulder sitting right here in the doorway. You gotta wonder how many guys sat on that over the years, especially those that were working on this project. It's a pretty amazing spot back here. So, give you a quick little tour around it. And the leaves have all just fallen off the trees, and they're really crunchy underfoot. But I love that sound, and I love this time of year. Here's a better look at what they did to the backside here. Amazingly, this was still standing after all this time. It's kind of a testament to the work that they did. So, I wanted to share this neat little spot, kind of hidden away. Not too many folks know about it, which is good, because the more that know, the more likely that vandalism will take place, which is the destruction of all these old historic places when kids come back and have to carve their names in or even burn them down. I'm hoping this stays here for a lot longer. I figure that's 80 years that it's been here. It was built in 36. That would make it 80 years old. Well, let's hope another 80 years goes by and it's still able to be enjoyed and visited by people 80 years from now. So here's my look at this wonderful little CCC lean-to that's hidden away in the woods of Letchworth.